Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. Well, this is part 3 of my review for Biggest Craft. I had to get my little scissors. I don't want to use my craft scissors. It's been a morning. Well, we're going to start on this beautiful little cross stitch. It is just gorgeous, and I'll be starting right up here on his wing with that green color, which is 958. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I hope I can get through this without sneezing. I woke up and had one of those 20 sneeze wake ups calls. It was at 5:30 this morning. It was great. And I've been kind of sneezing off and on all day. I don't feel bad. I just been sneezing. So I have no idea what's going on there. So consequently, I haven't gotten much done today. But yeah, I wanted to start this one. I wanted to also tell you that, I don't have it right here, the cross-stitch kit that I got from Biggest Craft, I contacted the company about, and it's one of my Asian ladies, or Oriental ladies, that didn't have the thread, and I told them about it, and they will be shipping out the thread to me. So that's a good thing. So, I don't know what happened or why, but yeah. And that has never happened since I've been doing these reviews for anybody, have I been short of thread. So, must have been in the packing department of the, whoever made the kit. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh, goodness. But needless to say, I wanted to let you know that I got it taken care of, and they will be shipping it out. And they would do the same thing for you if something should happen to one of your kids. They are really awesome about getting things back to you. And or if you need like a color chart or whatever, it's always good. They like to know these things, and then they can correct them at the, just nip it in the bud, and figure out why it's happening, So it's a good thing. And when I get that thread in, I will let you know. Can't see where I'm stitching. This material is kind of stiff. So we'll work with it. After you've been stitching on it for a while, it'll be fine. And I just chose to start right here and work on the butterfly, because that's the prettiest part, I think. I just love this. It's like a medium seafoam green, if you will. It's not a terribly dark green. It's showing up darker, now that I'm stitching it. It looks a little denser. But it's just the way that it looks in the picture. There it is. Isn't that pretty? And I like those flowers too, so it'll be interesting to see how this all comes together. And I still haven't gotten my desk cleaned off, so yeah, it's been special around here. Just one thing after another. Oh goodness. Looking to see if I can find my page. Of course, everything gets put one way or another around here. And it's not like Molly is around rooting through stuff and all that. That just doesn't happen. She didn't do that kind of stuff. But I do know that Biggest Craft is having, like if you buy a certain amount, you get 10%. Then another certain amount, you get 20%. Another, and so on and so on. So the more you buy, the more you save, which is really nice. And I love that store. I've ordered from them, several times. Just loving it. They always have such a nice variety of things, which I like. They have everything separated into categories, so it's easy to find. And they also have it broke down, between 14 and 11 counts. So, lots and lots of good stuff. Goodness gracious, come on. This is a nice slim needle. I like that. I don't like those big old fat ones that... I don't know if I can show you one. No, of course not. I can't. Sometimes they're fatter. And they're harder to work with, at least for me. Hush. Hey. Get in. Get. We go through this every video, I swear. I don't want her to start barking. We have cats that run around out there, and she saves them. And then there's the gentleman that owns the mobile home park. He's always running around. He's got a big old black, I don't know, it's like a Heinz 57 dog that looks like a pure black German Shepherd. That's the way the dogs, and that's how you analyze the dog. That's what it looks like. But and he's real friendly, the dog, because he's used to going with him all the time. And yeah. Oh, let's just go this way, and then we'll come back down. Nice thread. Beautiful thread. I have yet to get terrible thread in any of these kits. So, the further that you go, you get certain things that come up. But the company has great customer service, and I've never had a problem that they can't fix or won't fix. You know what I mean? So that's always a good thing. And they get right back to you. I usually try to contact them like in the evening, and by the next morning I have an answer, as to what they, propose to do or whatever. Because we're like 14 hours behind them, if that makes sense. So, nighttime, I just put in my email, and by the morning they have the problem taken care of, or, get back to me with an answer. So I never really worry about these things, and they're shipping. Now, when it's not Christmas, is usually really good. I think I ordered my daughter's cross stitch from them, and I think it took like 10 days to get here. So when it's not the holiday, everything, is copacetic. So, but just a really nice store. And when I'm looking for something, they're my go-to. Funny thing is about putting this darker thread in, it shows up all the surrounding symbols, so they'll be much easier to see. So I guess that was a good color choice. Let me pull you this way just a little bit. There we go. Oh my goodness. But I'm looking forward to the new year and getting a bunch of new products, different products in, different cross stitches. And that's another good thing about Biggest Craft is that they have a new arrival section. So you can always go and see what they just got in and just set your filter. It'll say sort by, and it'll drop down and you just pick newest in, and bam, it's very well organized, very well organized. Whoop. These symbols are really nice and big and easy because this is an 11 count. For me, that's the only way for me to go. I can't. Some of the patterns in 14 count just do not work for me. I can't see them. Now, I've gotten some that are much better than others, of course. You know, that's definitely going to happen. But some of those, especially bigger things, I have the worst time. Then just getting it in 11 count. So get what, you think works best. But I do like these DIY kits. There's nothing wrong with them. I mean, and I like the fact that this key right here matches here. So if I have to look at it, you're looking at a mirror image of what this is. Not a mirror, but it's the same thing. You don't have to try to figure out, okay, now let's see, on the other one, it's not this, it's that symbol, and that drives me crazy about Joy Sunday. I'm just sorry. I love Joy Sunday to death. I like the way they put their kits together, but except for that one little thing. If they could just get it the same, it would be so much easier for people. So I don't know why they do that. But like I said, 95% of the time, I don't even have to look at that paper because I can see everything really well here, and there's not a question about what it is. I never hardly ever use it. But I know people do, so it would just make it easier for the customer that has to use it, But and I forgot to ask the person that I was, contacting about the thread, about the Joy Sunday kit. So I'll keep you informed. Sooner or later I will find an answer to that one, because I'm not real sure why some of them say Joy Sunday, some of them don't say Joy Sunday, And they're in the same packaging as Joy Sundays, so I don't know why that is, but that will be one of the questions I will ask them. So, yeah. I wish I had time today to sit down and just stitch. Oh, I could make it a day. Whoops. I was just following along there. Just gonna stitch it all in this color because I like that color so much. That was an X instead of a slash mark. Some days I gotta pay attention. Pay attention here, kid. But I get talking. The last 2 days have been kind of horrendous at work and kind of stressful because there's a lot of people in town, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to stitch or feel like stitching when I get home, because I was getting home at 9:15, 9:30 at night, so sometimes it works out for me, sometimes not so much. So I'm just going to keep this over by my little stitchy chair, and I should call it a stitchy couch because it's a couch, and work on this. Because it's not too big of a kit, it's only a 40 by 50, so that's not too bad. And since it's so easy to stitch, I like that part. Well, we got that whole section done. And it's too far to go to the next, what do you call it? Next symbol. So we'll have to start down over here. But see how those other symbols just pop right out? And that'll be real easy to see. I think this butterfly is going to be beautiful. My goal would be just to get like this part of the wing done, because there's not a lot of colors in here. This is not confettied at all. Oh, there's a little bit, teeny, just small spaces. Not, whew, hello. Oh, those. I have so got to be in the mood to do that. Just, yeah. I have to be in the right frame of mind. It's like Storm. You know, it's pretty confetti, so some days I have the patience for it, some days not so much. But these colder days make you want to not go anywhere, so it's very easy to want to stay in and just stitch or work on crafts. Stitch, diamond paint, I do it all. It just depends what I'm in the mood for when the day starts. And who knows, halfway through the day I might change my mind and work on another project. But I make some progress anyway, just doing like 2 or 3 hours of stuff, and it's so relaxing. See, it's so relaxing I don't want to have to do anything else in the house. So there's a catch-22 there. Or if I'm really stressed out, I can sit down and stitch, and within the hour I am much better than when I started. So I just do a craft and think about something other than what the major problem is, and things work themselves out. So it's great therapy. I think I'll continue to go up here because that next one's way down there. So this seems like it'll be closer. And usually I don't pick a big area to do, but this has other things involved, you know, others that are breaking them up. I probably won't do that whole section, but who knows? You just stitch on what makes you happy. And stitch in areas and ways that you like to stitch. There's no rules. Not really. Except make an X. That's the only rule that you got, is make an X. And you can stitch it together however you want to. Now I do use the sewing method, so it goes a little bit faster than up and down, and I don't use a hoop on my cross stitch, my pre-stamps, because my hands cannot handle putting it in a hoop, and I also can't do this sewing method of stitching when it's in a hoop. I can for counted because I use different material. It's not as stiff. I have to look. Huh. Well, I was looking. I don't see this number 2. I hope I stitched that all right. Let me look at something. Hold that thought. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm fine. The other one, okay, there's another symbol that goes this way, but it's on yellow. Gotta find out where I'm at here. I want to go up in the same one that I went down in. It's a purple, real pale purple, and it's just like an accent color. So it's just kind of here and there. We're good. I'm fine. Kind of freaked me out there for a second. Oh, phooey. I missed one whole stitch. I hate when I do that. I gotta go backward and up again. Come on. It's stitching up very nice. Not that I'm shocked, I really like that color. I try to do small areas at a time. See, like I'm going to go across here, especially on these big areas, and that way it won't leave lines. And I tend to stitch up and down instead of like all the way across one color. But if you do that, when I do it this way, there's no lines. Which is a good thing. Because for some reason, if I stitch all the way across and then I come all the way back, it's like one level of thread is lower than the other, and it looks weird. So if I just do it in small areas, like say 6 up, 6 down, 6 across, then everything works just fine. I think get it up there. Alright guys, well, go check out Biggest Craft and all the things they have to offer, because they have some really beautiful kits. Yeah, I'd like to make a big, huge order. Yeah, and get some big ones, but we're waiting. We're being patient. Alright guys, thank you, Biggest Craft, for sending me all these lovely, beautiful products. It's just absolutely, stunning kits. And they did solve my problem. They're going to send me the thread that I need, which is awesome. Just awesome. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.